Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's Arrange Your Own. I'm Hannah, and we're so excited to have you back again this week. This week we have a really cool collection of greens and creams, which is going to be so fun to play with. We have one of these beautiful football mums, which is going to be a great accent of white in our bouquets. Then we have beautiful cream roses. This variety is Sahara that I have, but you could be getting a number of others that look just as gorgeous. Fun little green tricks and beautiful green goddess callas, which will be really fun to play with. Some green pit and aspidistra. So we're going to start with our tall arrangement, and we got really lucky with some beautiful green goddess callas this week. So the first thing you want to do when you get these, a lot of times they'll have a little cotton ball inside to protect them. So just take out the cotton ball. So after you take out this cotton ball from inside, you're going to just take it and run your fingers along the stem and just like slowly, not too hard. And it's going to create a straighter stem, so it's not going to flop every way. And then I want to make this really architectural, so I'm going to make each of the callas go a different direction. And we'll just cut it. We want some height, but not too much. And sometimes they start to float a little bit because there's so much air inside their stems, so be careful of that. And then this one. It makes little squeaky noises too, which is kind of funny. And then I'm making them different heights too, because I think it'll make it look much more architectural and fun. Perfect. Now, you notice they start to float, which makes it really hard to keep them in place. So I'm going to use some of my awesome green pit and just place it inside the vase to anchor the callas. And if you have any small laterals, you can take them out and we'll use them in our smaller arrangement too. And it's just going to be really green and fresh, especially when fall's taking away all the beautiful fresh foliage. There, now we're going to rearrange the callas again so that they're back to their beautiful place. And we'll take some of our aspidistra, and I'm just going to puncture a hole through and then pull it up. And this is going to play off of the shape of the callas, just to make it a little bit more interesting. Puncture and pull it through. This looks a little too long. And now we're going to add a couple of our roses too. And sometimes I like to cut the bottom of the stems a little bit to let them drink a little bit more with a knife. Be careful though. And when these open, they're going to be so beautiful. The cool thing about these callas too is that they start to open even more than they are right now, which makes them even more beautiful. Such a large variety. We'll do one more. Okay. Now we're going to move on to our small arrangement. And we have our green tricks left over, so we'll start with that. I'm going to place these around the edge of the outside to give it a little base for our arrangement. And take off the little leaves too. Cute. Then we're going to add our big football mum. They add so much volume to an arrangement. Use that as a focal. And then we'll add our roses. And then we're gonna add some pit too. And pit's really pretty because it can almost look like a flower if you use it in the right way, because it just has this petaloid effect. We'll use every last bit of it too. So functional. Perfect. Now you'll have two wonderful, fun, and bright arrangements. Thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you next week. Bye.